Hey guys, Sean here and welcome to the F1 Word. Now, last night the 2017 Autosport Awards took place in London, and as ever they celebrated the cream of the crop from all areas of motorsport, and once again F1 was highly recognised as well. So for this video I'm going to take a quick look at some of the drivers directly involved in Formula 1 who received recognition for their achievements over the last 12 months during last night's ceremony. Obviously, because this is an F1 related channel, I will just be focusing on those drivers that won awards last night that are directly linked with F1. However, I do want to say a massive congratulations to each and every person who won an award last night, regardless of what branch of motorsport they're involved in. Each award was massively deserved, so congratulations to all of them. There is, though, only one place to start, and that is with our 2017 Formula 1 World Champion, Lewis Hamilton, who scooped up 2 awards last night. He took the award for International Racing Driver of the Year and British Competition Driver of the Year in what has been a fantastic season for him. It really has. If 2016 was a difficult year in terms of reliability leading to inevitable inconsistency, 2017 is the polar opposite. Lewis Hamilton has been magnificent this season, and that's not me being a Brit and being this big Lewis Hamilton fanboy, because it's not that at all. You can be his biggest hater, but as a driver you have got to recognise that this season he has been absolutely incredible, particularly after the summer break. He was unstoppable. Yes, he has another side to him that people don't like, and that's fine, I understand that, but as a driver, statistically, his ability, his talent is undeniable. Of course, he took 9 wins during the 2017 season, taking 12 podiums in total, and he scored points at every single race. And I'm just trying to think back through his career, but I think this is the first time I've ever referred to him as consistent. And again, that's not a knock at him. I just think he's really matured this year, and it's shown on track and a little bit off track, to be fair to him. Now, Lewis Hamilton already took the title and the award that he really wanted this year, and that was, of course, the 2017 Formula 1 World Championship, his 4th overall, and he secured that in Mexico. And it is great to see him getting the recognition he completely and totally deserves. From one champion to another then, and that is the 2017 Formula 2 champion, Charles Leclerc, who picked up Rookie of the Year at the awards last night. This year he took 7 wins and a total of 10 podiums, and of course, as I mentioned there, took the title in dominant fashion. He was absolutely superb all season. And of course, last week was confirmed as one of the drivers for Alfa Romeo Sauber F1 team in 2018. Again, completely deserved. On top of everything else this season, of course, he has also taken part in some Formula 1 sessions at Malaysia, USA, Mexico, and Brazil. He really has had a season to remember, a sensational season. And I know, guys, that over the last few weeks, I've talked about him almost ad nauseum on the channel. So I know that's probably going to be a little bit annoying for some of you, but I just can't help it. He really is such an incredible talent to go up against some of the young stars in Formula 2 this year. And there are some proper decent drivers in there, and absolutely dominant is just enough to show how good he is. Don't get me wrong, there is going to be a very steep learning curve when he gets into Formula 1, but I cannot think of any driver right now that is more ready to enter Formula 1. So massive congratulations to him, not just for the award, but also for getting that seat in Formula 1 in 2018. Next up is McLaren's new 3rd driver and Euro F3 champion Lando Norris, who received the award for National Driver of the Year. I've been watching Lando Norris's career for a while now, and he is a driver that genuinely gets me very excited. He has pretty much dominated every single series he has ever entered, and he showed it again this year in Euro F3. Honestly, guys, if you've got time, pop back onto YouTube and have a look at some of the highlights, because he really has been brilliant. And I'll tell you what, there is some serious young talent in Euro F3, just to name a few. Max Gunter, Jake Hughes, even Mick Schumacher, I guess, Joel Eriksson, some proper talent in there. So to beat them so comfortably, not just in the actual Drivers' Championship, but in the Rookies' Championship as well. 89 points clear at the top of that Rookie Championship and 53 points clear at the top of the Drivers' Championship. And I can honestly say, I don't think any of the drivers directly behind Lando Norris had a bad season at all. They were fantastic all year. So to beat them as well really is a seriously good thing. And on top of all that, of course, he did test for McLaren and really impressed a lot of people. And let us not forget that he did make his F2 debut as well at Abu Dhabi and has got a seat in Formula 2 for next year. Massive congratulations to him, a phenomenal 12 months, and I for one cannot wait to see him in F2 next year. There are two other young drivers that I need to give a shout out to in this video. First off is Dan Ticktum, who picked up the McLaren Autosport BRDC award. Another driver who's had just a stellar year, to be honest, a really decent 12 months and totally deserves the award. Took part in 5 GP3 races with Dams, of course, and picked up a win at the Macau Grand Prix. So, you know, a pretty decent 12 months there for Dan Ticktum. Again, totally deserves that award. The other driver is Enar Ahmed, who picked up the award for British Club Driver of the Year. Yet another driver who has had a sensational 12 months. He absolutely cruised to the BRDC British F3 Championship with a whopping 13 wins, 18 podiums, and destroyed the opposition. That is the only word for it, destroyed them. To put it into context, he finished 164 points clear of his nearest rival, James Pull. An unbelievable season, and again, another guy that completely deserves all the recognition he got during last night's awards. So huge congratulations to both Enar Ahmed and Dan Ticktum. The final, I guess, F1 related awards then, guys, and they go to Derek Warwick and Nelson Piquet, who were recognised for their contribution to motorsports, and the 2017 Racing Car of the Year went to the Mercedes F1 W08 EQ Power Plus. That's its full name, I just call it the 2017 Merc. But once again, Mercedes built one hell of a car this year, and again, an award that was totally deserved, that for Derek Warwick and Nelson Piquet as well. One final thing I do want to say on the awards from last night then, and that is that Billy Munger was briefly interviewed during the ceremony, and I just have to say, that kid is such an inspiration. He really is. To have gone through what he's gone through, you know, his life has been completely changed by his accident. At 18 years old, he is just so unbelievably positive despite all of that, and to be able to still be smiling and to aim so high, whatever age you are, whatever generation of motorsport was your generation, you have to admit he is a phenomenal inspiration to all of us, and it really does put some things into perspective. That is it from me for this video then, guys. Did any of you watch the Autosport Awards? Did you enjoy it? And do you agree with the decisions made? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will be back with more content soon, though. But in the meantime, if you want to follow me on social media or join us on Discord, all the links are in the description down below. But as ever, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Sean. This has been the F1 Word. And until next time, goodbye.